All right. Hello, peoples. I hope we're not frozen because my little thing over there's frozen. Hello. Okay, can you hear me?
You're waving.
Oh, cool. I'm waving. Hoo-wee. Well, we're here. Look, I know where this is going already.
What?
I said I know where this is going already.
What held up Brandon today? He lost his folder.
I hate Windows computers. Unfortunately, that's what we're streaming on. So it is what it is. But we're here, and that is all that matters. Who do we got here?
Sunday live stream.
All right. Susie, hello. Tia, issues. Yep. Nunley. Yeah. TikTok. Got it. One day. Look. What held up Brandon today? Yeah, we just discussed that. Matthew says it's about time. Geez. And Susie says, yay. I guess it's yay. We finally got things together. And Matthew says, been waiting for years. I mean, it is what it is. But we're here. So, Tia, what you got for us?
Welcome to the Sunday live stream. And we have mug of the day. So we were just talking about this mug yesterday. It is, let me see, it's blurry.
Hold on, let me see if I can focus you. And then you can, maybe you can't. Autofocus, get it close to it. There it is.
Hey, there it is. It's our monorail mug. Please stand clear of the doors.
Por favor, mantenga se alejados de los puertas. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Nope, I'm done.
Whatever. You knew I was going to do that. And I have the Skyliner stainless steel vacuum sealed mug. This is the resort refillable mug they did a couple of years ago when they had the stainless steel ones. They also have a Star Wars one, but they have not done these in a while now, so that's where we are. But this is one of my favorite because it's the Skyliner, and Tia has the monorail mug, so yeah. Smile. Okay, we're back in focus. All righty. Oh, we got comments. Let's see here. WP Whoop.
Whoop.
Oh. Look, Susie, I pronounced it correctly. You cannot tell me I pronounced Spanish incorrectly.
Wow.
All righty. Well, let's get into our general news. If you are here and you haven't said hello yet, put it in the chat and we'll say hello to you.
Hello.
Ish. All right. I guess let's first get into the general news of the week. We have a couple of things here. One, I'm just going to reiterate this we kind of announced last week, but there wasn't a lot of detail on it. There's still not a lot of detail. All we know is parking trams will be returning to EPCOT and Animal Kingdom sometime in September. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll be September 1st. That'd be cool. Or at least when we go down in September.
Also Hollywood Studios.
What did I say?
Animal Kingdom.
Well, why didn't you say that?
I did.
Oh, well, you just said it. Anyway, so yeah, all 4 parks. It just wasn't at Hollywood Studios and EPCOT. I just had my parks wrong. Anyway. All right, so I'm sure people have heard about this. The Disney stock price is at the lowest it has been in like 20 years. I think since 2014. So I said 20 years, not 20 years. Since 2014. So we're going to slide this thing over here, add stream. We're going to slide this thing over here and look at this. So let's go to 2014. It was $83. And today it is currently at $83 as well. So I don't know if I'm on the right thing. Yeah, there we go. So today it is currently also $83. So if you wanted to buy Disney stock, chances are now is the best time to buy it, because I mean, yeah, it can keep going down, but it's never been this low. I mean, it has, but it hasn't been this low in a long time. So why do you keep looking at my shirt? Am I sweating through it already?
No.
Oh, Tia was looking at my shirt like,
Golly.
she was like, I see your sweat marks. That's why I have my arms like this, because I chose to wear the shirt and then I put it on and I realized I really should not have. TMI.
Paranoid.
Anyway, right? All right. Now, oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I forgot to get pictures of this for my computer, but the barges at EPCOT Center, they are multiplying. However, they all look like they are in the water and floating. So hopefully these barges are going to continue to be floating barges. I see steps right here. It looks like these might have performers on them, or maybe these steps are actually for people to control things like lighting or whatever. So who knows? We were at the parks a couple of weeks ago and we started to see these. There were a lot of very tall ones, but what they're doing is banging them into the ground. So right now they're only a few feet above the surface. So we still don't know what's going on with this little thing here, but hopefully they've learned their lesson from the past thing, the monstrosity they put in the lagoon. Hopefully. And it will not be that again. Hopefully everything will float. They have the drawbridge, so they can use it like they used to with, what was it called? Illuminations?
Mm-hmm.
Tiana's, the scaffolding at Tiana's has been removed on this is kind of the first little bit you go into when you're in the queue line. That one used to be you'd walk in and it was like the mill. Well, they apparently have finished painting it, and I guess they're done on the outside. So now that's the first spot where the scaffoldings come down. So yay. Progress. They said they were working on this thing as fast as they could to refurb it and get it open for, I think, what, 2024? Is that right?
Probably.
Oh, this I found interesting. We were talking about this today or yesterday. Destination D23. We did not go to it this year.
We did not. Well, it hasn't happened yet. We
yeah.
did not even attempt to purchase tickets because it was more expensive than the last time. So we were just like, no.
And I liked going last time.
Yes.
But I was hoping it was going to be more of what they do at like the D23 Expo in California, where there's all these big announcements and these big panels and all this kind of stuff. But what it kind of ended up being was just a bunch of Disney history, fan service, that kind of thing. We got to see it in Kanto before it came out, but there wasn't any real news. It wasn't an event where you go and get to learn new things. It was, this is what Disney was in the past. Well, I mean, it was fun.
They did some announcements.
It was fun, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. But it looks like this year's kind of the same thing. However, what they're doing is they have a pop-up store. It's Mickey's of Glendale. Except for this year, they've got 3 stores. I'm sure it's going to be like 3 sections of the same room because the room is gigantic in the Contemporary. Mickey's of Glendale, Ink and Paint Marketplace, and the Walt Disney Company store. Well, if you're a member or a participant in the conference coming up in a couple of weeks or next week or whatever, you can go to the store. You just have to pick a time to go. Well, this year they're doing a thing where you can buy a spot and you can go shop at all 3 of these stores for $15. It's actually $13, $12 plus a $3 service charge. So $15.
So you have to pay to go pay more.
Yes. Yes, you can.
No, thank you,
So you're
Disney.
paying Disney for the opportunity to pay Disney more money. So there is that. If you're going to be there, it's only for D23 Gold members. If you want to do that, that option is available. I will put it in the show notes. Currently, tickets are still available, or it's either that or it hasn't gone on sale yet, but it doesn't say it hasn't gone on sale. So that's pretty cool if you want to do that. There's usually stuff in there that you can't get anywhere else because Mickey's of Glendale is in California, as are the other two stores. So they're just making it available.
Well, we will be there these 2 days, so we'll let you know if we have a breakdown.
But the thing is that you can only buy one ticket. As a D23 Gold member, which both of us are, I can buy one ticket. She can buy one ticket. I can't buy one ticket and then buy a ticket for her. She's got to buy it herself. It's stupid. Even though our accounts are linked, I don't get it. It's kind of
So for both of us to go in and shop, it would cost us $30 just to get in the door.
Yeah.
To the store.
So what did you say we would have to do?
If we broke down and bought even one ticket, one of us would go in, which would probably be Brandon, and he would have to video call me from inside and say, do you want this? Do you want this? Do you want this?
No, she would probably go in because she'd enjoy it more.
Yeah, but I'm not going to take the pictures in the video that you want.
Oh. I mean, Nunley knows all about that. I'm always like, Nunley, let me see a picture. I don't have a picture.
And I'm going to be, I was too focused on shopping because I paid $15 to get in here to shop.
I don't know if there are time slots because whenever you initially do it, you have to do a time slot. Like if you're at the actual conference, you get like a 30 or an hour time slot. I don't remember what it was, but it was something like that. But anyway, it's beside the point. What is this? Bob Iger plans to spend $17 billion investment in Walt Disney World. Now, this was during a Disney annual meeting of shareholders, which means he is not allowed to lie or over embellish. He has to basically just say what he plans to do, and that's it. There's no news in here. A lot of this stuff just kind of is put out by people that were in the meeting. If you're a shareholder, you could have been in the meeting. I think I could have been in the meeting because we own 3 or 4 shares of Disney stock. So, and I've gotten the thing. I just didn't know when it was. But this could be $17 billion of cutting the grass and hiring a better lawn crew. We don't know. So if you've seen this, it can mean anything. It means nothing because they spend $17 billion, when they go out to take the company to eat. So it doesn't matter. But if you've seen this article or any of these articles about him saying $17 billion, it doesn't mean anything at this point because he didn't actually say they were going to do anything. They just said they were going to invest that much. This, on the other hand, ESPN may be doing a partnership with Amazon, or Disney might be doing a partnership with Amazon to possibly bring them in as an investor for ESPN because they were talking about doing that.
This seems very pricey, though.
Yeah, they were talking about potentially doing $20 to $35 per month. But, I mean, if you are a ESPN fan, this is, I mean, I know my little brother's an ESPN fan and sports and all that stuff, the sports ball and the whatnot.
And he also said that was too expensive.
Oh, did he say that was too expensive? I wonder if he said it in the comments. He didn't. But yes, I find that to be a little pricey. I mean, Disney Plus is at this point only like $17 or $18 with ad-free. I think I could be completely wrong on that, but ESPN is going to be $20 to $35. Nope. So
let us know if you would pay for that.
Yeah.
If you'd be interested in that.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know if anybody would be willing to pay that. So, all right. What do we got next? We got a comment. Susie says, not I. Well, that's a big not I for
not
right here
I
as
either.
well. I haven't heard from Matthew. Maybe he'll do it. All right. Disney Plus update. The AHSOKA Tano series has premiered. I believe it was the 20th. 2nd. Is that Tuesday? I think that was Tuesday. I'm going to say it was Tuesday. But that is premiered on Disney Plus. You can watch the first 2 episodes of this show, which we still have not done yet. So we can't tell you if we like it or dislike it. But I am excited to see it because I liked seeing her little spot on The Mandalorian a couple of years ago.
So like in reference to The Mandalorian, where does this fall?
It's in the same timeline.
In the timeline.
So this is after she appeared on The Mandalorian. So she is currently there. You saw the episode probably in Boba Fett where she was actually helping Luke train Baby Yoda. Now this is taking place after that. So if you remember in the last season of The Mandalorian, they were talking about a guy named General, I think it was General Thrawn or something like that. Or Grand Admiral Thrawn, or he's some blue guy. It's the villain for her from the cartoon. Well, he is the bad guy in this. So this is now picking up where all of that left off when the circle of bad guys were talking about him. So now we're, another couple of months into the future in the Mandoverse. So
also, I have a stupid question.
What's
and
that?
I think I've asked you this before, but is that like a headdress hat for her?
No, I believe
Or
that
is
is
that
actually
her?
That's actually her.
Okay.
Yeah. Like she can't take that off.
Okay.
I mean, her having the little headband on makes it look like it's just a headdress. But as far as I know about all her history and stuff, that is actually a piece of her head. So, yeah, it's kind of like the dude who has those big old like snake things coming off of his head. Same thing. They're just part of him. All right. Ooh, we got a comment. Susie still says nope. Oh, wait. Oh, an Obsessed Rangers fan. Oh, never got the... Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
Well, dang. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. I'm glad you're here. We're not too far in. So it's only 21 after, and we did not get on until like 5 or 7 after. So you're not too far in. We just need to get Megan on here, and then we'll have the whole crew. Again, thank you for joining us. Excuse me.
Go ahead.
Sorry, little cough there. All right, next we have some Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party updates. One, I thought this article was very interesting because we may have sort of hinted at this at one point, but we didn't really talk about it. Really quickly, where do you pick up your wristband if you're already in the park? Well, that is not the one that I wanted to get.
I think there were 3 options.
There were. I have the wrong thing up here. Oh, well, it doesn't matter.
Well, really 2 options if you were already in the park.
No, apparently there's a 3rd one. Yeah, I didn't realize that.
So we went, because the line looked a little shorter, on our party night, we went right across from Pirates of the Caribbean. There was also an option in Tomorrowland where the Stitch ride used to be. And where was the 3rd option?
The 3rd option, apparently, I'm not sure if they just added this or if they, if it was there and we just didn't realize it. But the 3rd place to pick it up is basically at Mickey's PhilharMagic.
Oh, yeah, that was an option.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that.
Or we did ask because, once you scan in, then you go get your wristband.
Yeah.
If you're just coming into the park. So we were wondering if we could just kind of scooch around and go to those cast members. But they said, no, we would have to completely exit the park, scan back in first. And we're like, oh,
that was a
there was
big
a
no.
gajillion people out there. So.
Yeah, like it would have taken us an hour to get back in the park. And we had some shopping to do. So, yeah, those are your 3 options for inside the park. So basically, if you're looking at the end of Main Street at the hub, you can go here, here, or here. Those were your 3 options. So what is that? Tomorrowland, Fantasyland, Frontierland. Not Frontierland. Adventureland. So, yeah.
But the line did move pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it looked long. Picture this. Tortuga Tavern, which is right in front of the entrance of Pirates of the Caribbean. We got in the line all the way over where, like, the Jack Sparrow meet and greet is, like where they park all the strollers. It only took us like 3 minutes
Well,
to
the
get all
cast
the way up
members
there.
were standing like right there
And
at
there's
that
like 4 of
fence where
them.
you go backstage in between Tortuga Tavern and Jack Sparrow's little meet and greet area.
Yeah, so there are options. The lines don't take that long. We probably could have just gone to the Tomorrowland one, but we didn't.
Probably.
Because the line was the same size. Anyway, the next thing is the dates are beginning to sell out. Well, they're almost sold out for September. Let me grab this right here. All right. So in September, I don't know if I can make this bigger or not. I don't know how you do this. Automatic zoom.
Hit the plus sign.
Oh, look at that. All right. So we've got, we're down to September 19th is the first day that is not sold out in September. Then you got 2 sold out days and you got 3 more days. So there are only 4 days in September that aren't sold out. However, everything in October is still open except for Halloween Day. So, and November 1st is still open. So there, if you wanted to go in September, I mean,
Decide quickly.
Decide very quickly. And the prices are only going up from here. All the prices in September that are left are $149 unless you're an annual pass holder, where it's $10 off, or DVC, which is also $10 off. So basically, if you're an annual pass holder or DVC member, you get the kids' price, to look at it that way. So, all right. Let's go to the Disney Pin Report. Dun, dun, dun. There is a pin event that took place on August 25th and 26th. They've been announcing it for at least 2 months now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's called the Disney Magic Hap-Pins took place. I'm not going to open up that web page, but I am going to open up this detail sheet right here. This is the cost, $100 per guest, and you got these 3 pins right here. Oh, wait, that's guest for. Oh, I guess that's actually your lanyard thing right here. But you get these 2 pins, which I have seen a real picture of, and they look just like the pictures here, and they're really cool. And I really wanted them, but $100 for the opportunity to meet Disney pin partners and preview upcoming pins, and access to the trading area, the opportunity to participate in a random selection process to randomly, possibly get to purchase pins. But there's no guarantee of any of that. But there was also the other package, which is $200. Yikes. And this basically gives you 1 extra pin, which is this one. And I think you also get preferred seating at something or other. I'm not going to read through all of this, but yeah, it was, maybe 1 hour. You get 1 hour of exclusive early access for an extra $100, and you get 1 more pin. So I kind of really wanted to go to that, but 1, we weren't going to be there, and 2, that was just a little too expensive for my tastes, for something that wasn't guaranteed, because you're not guaranteed to get any of these pins. These were some of the fun pins that they had there. I'm going to scroll through these fairly quickly, but you had the opportunity to get in line, to get into the store, to potentially buy these very low limited edition pins. This one I think was one of my favorite. I also like some of these other ones as well. So I will leave a link to this PDF in the show notes. All right, real quickly, we're going to look at some comments real quick. Let's see. Matthew says they're going to have the conspiracy of Jesse's revenge at the Halloween party. He's trying to make that a thing. I'll tell you, whenever we get Nunley in here again, we can have that conversation. Ha ha ha. Better be. Yeah. All right. All right. Back to the pin report. Oh, finally, they have released the Disneyland version of the annual pass holder pin. Finally, because the Disneyland pin was released like 2 months ago. It's the same pin, but it looks just slightly different because it says Disneyland on it. So here's the Disneyland one. Here's the Disney World one. They're the same pin. They just have this different little thing. But they finally released it. Finally. Like, I think, what, 2 days ago, 3 days ago? I don't remember when it was. There's also 2 new Boxlunch Haunted Mansion pins. Get a load of these. They are either online or in the store. So this one, I'm not sure if this one glows in the dark. It probably doesn't because I wouldn't be so lucky. And it doesn't say that it does unless I'm just not seeing it. So then there's the other one that is... I'm not sure if I clicked on the right thing. There we go. And then there's this one, which actually has a moving piece. It opens. It's the guy that says, "Let me out of here. Let me out of here." And that one is $14.90. The other one was $10 and some change. Then we have one last thing, and this is the Hot Topic has a new mystery pin set. It is out of stock because apparently if you bought 3, you got 1 free. But this one is another mystery pin set for the Haunted Mansion, and you can see all the fun little ones they have in here, and I love all of these. The problem is that they're almost $10 for 1 pin, so I don't like that. It annoys me. I think that is all for the Disney pins for this week. Look, I literally went right through that. Who says something? Nunley. Let's see. Nunley says, could you scroll back over the Alice in Wonderland pin you just showed? I can. Oh, where did I say? Was it this one? Yeah. Alice in Wonderland pin was, I think this is what you're talking about. Where was it? Oh, this one. This the one you're talking about, Nunley? $10 for a pin. That's absurd. I mean, it's not that that's a lot, but I'm willing to pay that much or more for 1 pin at Disney World. But at Boxlunch and for Loungefly pins, I'm a little less, especially when Disney pins come in their mystery packs. They're 2 pins.
I just feel like the mystery pack should have more than 1 pin.
Yeah, because you're paying for $10 for 1 pin that you don't know what you're getting, and you could potentially pay $10 for the same pin if you bought 2 at the same time, which kind of rubs me the wrong way. I don't really like that. Mystery pack should always be 2 pins. 2 pins or more. So
yeah.
That's my feeling. So hopefully, Nunley, that was what you wanted to see. If not, I will email it to you and you can peruse at your leisure. Alrighty. So I have it's been a slow week for Funkos, but I have something that I have to open. It's sitting right next to you, Tia.
Oh.
We're going to play the game of, is it a Funko or is it not? Because every time we seem to open something on camera, it ends up not being what I want it to be.
Well, it didn't come from Funko.
Yeah, it came from Amazon this time. So let's open it up. Let's take a look at what we got here.
What do you think it is?
What I think it is another piece in the train here. Walt Disney, when the 100th stuff came out. So this one came out first. Oh, and I didn't bring out the other one. The second one, I believe, was the Steamboat Willie car that comes off the back here. And I got the Darth Vader one that comes with this. It hangs off the back over here. So this should be another one. No, that's not what this is. Never mind. I said all that for nothing. That's not what this is. I know what this is.
It says Funko on the box.
Okay, so we know it is a Funko. Scratch everything I just said about
it
this
also
thing.
says what it is on the box.
Scratch everything I just said about the train. That comes.
That is completely wrong.
Yeah, that comes next week. Never mind. I don't even know what I'm getting in the mail anymore. Let's see. Yes,
That
thank you. You're welcome, Nunley.
means that you have a problem.
It does. I mean, you can tell that by what's behind me. Here, dump it this way. This is the Mandalorian with a baby Yoda. I'm not going to show you the front. Can you see that? Because you can't probably. However, this is what it looks like right here. And baby Yoda's in the back of his little Nubian, I believe is what they call it, little jet here, fighter jet. So that's what this is. And I don't really collect Mandalorian stuff. I collect anything with baby Yoda on it. So everything over there that's Mandalorian, all of that has baby Yoda. This also has baby Yoda. So, and it actually looks like it's in good shape. Everything that I've gotten from Amazon with Funkos lately has been just not in good shape. Like they don't pack them well. Usually when I get these in the mail from Funko, or from Amazon, basically they put this in that same size box and it's just jiggling all around in the box, and I open it's all dented. This one luckily was not, but all right. Well, that's
snug.
Yeah. Well, that's
bug and a rug.
basically all the Funkos that I have seen this week. What do we have next? We have Loungeflies. Are you ready to talk about some Loungeflies? Oh, we got 3 comments. Hold on. Yes, thanks. It's a Loungefly. Matthew, you saw it was not a Loungefly this time. Susie says, did you see the Funko stands I sent you? I did see those. I'm interested to see how much they cost because I couldn't find a price on any of those. But it looked like they were 3D printed. So if you have a 3D printer, I would buy them from you before I bought them from some dude on the internet. They looked pretty cool. Yeah, no, they did. I thought they were pretty neat. But I bet they're like, you buy like 3 of them and they're like $20. This will not fit $20 for 3. But if you can find all that stuff, let me know. All right, back to Loungeflies.
Actual Loungeflies.
Actual Loungeflies, yes. Actual Loungeflies. Here we go.
Which ones did Brandon put on here?
I think I showed you all the ones I put.
Oh yeah, Pluto.
This was my favorite one. Go ahead. And I will scroll through all your pictures.
I like this one. This is a 707 Street exclusive Pluto plush cosplay. He is $90. You can see he looks a little fuzzy. His ears move. And he's got his doghouse on one side. Looks like there's pockets on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
And his tail's in the back. Adorps. I love it. Inside's really cute. I just love Pluto. He's the best. He's a good boy.
So it is an exclusive, right? You said that?
I did say that.
Okay. All right. What do we have next?
Next is a Mickey Mouse Loungefly.
I really like this one.
Also a 707 Street exclusive Mickey cosplay. Also $90. So you've got Mickey on the front, his face and his feet. And if you open the pocket, you can see the rest of his face with his mouth. It looks like it also has pockets on both sides. And inside print with a zipper pocket on the inside as well.
And zipper pockets are very important. Tia always checks for 2 things: side pockets and zipper pocket on the inside.
Well, I never really realized how much I use the side pockets until I pick up one that doesn't have the side pockets.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang, there's nowhere to put my phone.
And it's even worse whenever the front has just like a teeny little pocket. It's more decorative than functional. You can put like a pack of gum or like a stick of chapstick in there. And that's
Actually,
it.
I have some that a pack of gum won't fit in. So
that's crazy.
But they're so cute.
And usually those ones are the ones that smell. All right, this one I thought was cute.
This is This is cute. This one has a leather
it does.
plaque $69.99 from Entertainment Earth. This is Baby Yoda, aka Grogu, in his little carrier thing. I don't really know what that thing's called. What does that say?
Mary Force be with you.
Okay, that's cute. No inside pocket, but there is an inner lining print.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing Tia always looks for, is the inner lining print.
Yeah. And it used to be that these ones with the leather plaque did not have an inner lining. They were always plain. But it seems now they do. And he has a cute little 3D looking Santa hat.
Yeah, and that pocket on the front actually looks like it's a good size pocket. It's just circular.
Yeah.
So it kind of looks like the same one, you know, the EPCOT one, the Food and Wine one right now, where it's got that giant spaceship Earth on the front. That's kind of like the same shape, except this one's got the leather.
So this one is a little slightly more affordable Loungefly. Excuse me.
All right.
I really like this one. This is a Mickey Mouse Pumpkin light up mini backpack. It's $90. Exclusive to Loungefly, right?
Yes,
This is Loungefly's website.
Yeah.
He lights up. Adorable. And does he have a side pockets, metal plaque, and that front pocket looks like a decent size.
Yeah. Oh,
cute Mickey pumpkin on the back. The straps are printed as well. I love when the zipper pulls are decorative as well. So
but I know that
candy.
But I know what you don't like about it. I do not like. I know what you don't like about it though.
What?
I didn't even notice this when I looked at it before. It has spider webs.
Yeah, I hadn't looked at this one up close, and there's spider webs and there's spiders on it.
Yeah, but there's Mickeys inside the spider webs, so it looks like you caught little
mice. But there's also little baby spiders. Oh yeah. With 8 whole legs.
But there is also a
matching wallet. What's on the back? The wallet's $40.
I think it glows in the dark.
Oh, it's candy, and it also glows in the dark.
Look at that. Cool.
So cute. So if you can live with spiders and spider webs, this one is very cute. I will pass.
Now, you're now going to pass. Like before, she was like, "Oh, I love it. It's so cute."
But if you had bought that for me and it had showed up with spiders on it, I would have been like, "Oh, thank you so much. Here you go." I don't know what you're going to do with it because all sales are final.
Right. Okay, let's see what we got over here. Susie says that those are cute. Yes, they were, except for apparently the one with the spiders. We're going to give you an update on the that's not the right one. We're going to give you an update on Run Disney real quick. The springtime surprise, it went on sale last week on Tuesday. Well,
this past week.
This past week? Mm-hmm. No, that was the virtual that went on sale this past week.
It was both.
Oh.
Trust me.
Okay. But anyway, the virtual obviously is for sale now. But the actual springtime surprise, you can still register for yoga and the 10 miler. Look at this. The 10 miler is still open. Usually the 10 miler is the one that sells out not first. The 5K sells out first, but then the 10 miler, because that's this race's big thing. It's kind of like, a lot of the races used to have the 10K. Well, this one has the 10 miler. So,
the 10 milers theme is Simba, Hakuna Matata. So if you're a big fan of Simba and you want a cute little Simba medal,
well, where is it?
You still got time.
Whatever. Oh yeah, you could do the virtual one, so you can still get Simba. Those aren't sold out, and those might not sell out for a while. So if you want to do them, there they are. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. So there's all of our our Run Disney updates. I'm going to talk about, we don't have any popcorn buckets to show. However, I am going to talk about very quickly caring for your popcorn buckets or sippers that are battery powered. Yeah. So I was doing some cleaning yesterday and I came upon, I noticed last week whenever this one was kind of sitting in the background over here that it wouldn't turn on. And I'm like, oh, well, the batteries must have run out. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just like clicking on the button in here to try to make it turn on and nothing was happening. So I also found that this one, oops, sorry, was having the same issue and it wouldn't turn on. This one also has the button in here. So I was like, okay, well, the batteries must be worn out. Stupid me, because I know how electronics work. I know how batteries work. And I also know, but it just left my mind, that Disney gives you the cheapest of the cheapest dollar store batteries that blow up after they've been in here for like a month. So I opened up all of these things, and you might be able to see some residue right here, but I had to open up all of these things, literally take the entire top apart, clean all the electronics inside because all of the batteries had exploded. So I spent about an hour and a half to 2 hours yesterday cleaning all of my popcorn buckets. And there's also another one that's sort of like this one, but it's the silver one. So yeah, all of those are clean now, ready to be used. I actually made sure that they functioned with new batteries in them. But be aware of that. Whenever you get your battery-powered sippers or popcorn buckets, like I have these back here, these still light up, but I really, you might not be able to see that, but I really need to take the batteries out of these. So all I got to do is unscrew the bottom right there and do that, because I don't want any of my stuff to mess up so I can keep using it later, because they're fun and you don't want your toys to break. So just a heads up and just a reminder, take the batteries out of your popcorn buckets and sippers. And if you're going to leave them in, replace them with like Duracell or one of your good brands like Energizer or whatever, ones that'll last. So that is my public service announcement for the day. Da, 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 da.
Take care of your toys, people.
Yeah. What do we got here? That's cute. Which one's cute? All of them are cute. It doesn't matter. They're just all cute. All right, Tia, what do we got here? Oh, gosh, we're down to the topic of the day. Topic of the day. I did not change all of that stuff. Okay, so I think I did, and it just didn't save in here. Or maybe it's...
So the topic of the day is...
Yeah, you go ahead and talk about it, and I'm going to do this.
Brandon's going to talk about his experience at the H2O Glow event at Typhoon Lagoon. I don't really like water parks, so I was more than happy to let him go by himself to this event. It is usually 8 to 11 p.m. on select nights. You get a total of 5 hours because you can get in early at 6 p.m. And the cost was $75 for general admission, and AP cost was $59 plus tax.
Let me pull some of this stuff up here.
You do get some extra stuff included in that price, which is ice cream bars and sandwiches, fruit bars, popcorn, and self-serve fountain drinks. So all you care to eat and or drink of those. Now, Brandon, how many ice cream bars did you eat?
Look.
Truthfully.
Truthfully, okay, it's been a couple of weeks now, so I'm trying to remember the number. All I know is there was a number of 10, but I think that was ice cream bars, ice cream sandwiches, and fruit bars. And that includes the 2 that I ate in the car on the way home.
I remember that number being slightly higher.
Was it higher? Maybe it was 10 at the park and then 2 more in the car.
But we'll go with that.
Maybe it was 10 at the park of all of that, and then I ate the 2 in the car on the way back to the hotel, the 2 fruit bars. So yes, there was quite a bit of that stuff. Now, let's talk about some of the stuff. One, the park typically closes early, but it did not close early this night. It closed at 6, or it closed at 8, which is when the party started. But I got in at 6, and I got a beautiful view of the wave pool splashing people around and all the stuff up above it. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Also, oh yeah, where are we at here? So when you walk in, they give you this glow-in-the-dark cup that really has no reference to the H2O Glow Party. It just says Typhoon Lagoon Water Park and glows in the dark. It doesn't say H2O Glow or anything. It just glows green. That's all. So there's that. And I will have to say, because I totally forgot to show you this last week, I did pick up my Miss Tilly sipper. It doesn't glow either, but I did get this. I picked this up. They only had 2 more on the shelf, so I was able to get mine, and I've been hoping that they didn't sell out, but I think they started selling this earlier this summer, and it looks just like the one up on the mountain up here. So yeah, that was fun. And I don't remember how much that cost, but it was some amount of money. What are people saying down here? Topic of the day. Disney. Yeah, duh. How many ice cream bars did you eat? Yeah. So we're going to go with 12 total, but it may have been more than that.
I'm not going to lie. It was still slightly more than that because we were doing the math the next day. And we figured out that you pretty much ate and drank.
Oh, that's right.
Your entire ticket price worth between popcorn, drinks, and ice cream bars. You ate and drank your whole ticket's worth.
Yes.
Of $59 plus tax with your ice cream popcorn.
Well, and that's what I was going to do. I mean, they were charging you that much to get into this thing for 3 hours, and there was nothing more available than ice cream bars, ice cream sandwiches, and popcorn, and the little things, the fruit bars. But so I was going to make sure that I got my money's worth going in there. I basically rode all of the rides before the park even closed. So 6 to 7, 7 to 8, I rode all the rides at least once, some of them more than that. I'm going to go through my pros and cons list. Did you already read all of this stuff?
I did not.
Okay. Let me really quickly tell you, you get the DJ dance party. Basically, this dude went the entire night. He started at 8. He went until after 11 o'clock. This dude right here did not stop the entire night. But also, you got to see Captain Hook, Mr. Smee, Goofy, Chip and Dale. They weren't out there the whole time, but they came out like multiple times during the night. So it was, they'd be, these people wouldn't be out here dancing, and then they would add these guys in for, 20 minutes at a time.
Okay, so they came out for the dance party. Were you able to individually meet and greet?
No, you did not get to meet and greet. They literally went to the stage, went right back out, went to the stage, went right back out. That was it. So
no meet and greets?
No. Pros and cons list. Here we go. Pros. I'm going to kind of go back and forth here. You got to eat all those treats that we mentioned before that you wanted. Con, the treat distribution is hidden, and there were only 2 locations. Now, you can see this right here. There's one of these big pylons, like at the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party and at the Christmas party. They usually have these pylons to show you where either the trick-or-treat locations or the free treat locations are. Well, these were up all over the park. They signified nothing except for there was a glowing pylon because it's H2O Glow. So I saw multiple wrapped all the way around the park as decorations. That meant nothing. There's a sign in front of that one because there was an ice cream one literally right around the corner right here. You can kind of see it off in the corner. This was a location right here. However... So
did you get ice cream, popcorn, and the refillable drinks from the same places?
No. The ice cream, all the frozen treats were in one spot. Then I happened to find about halfway through the party, I found a popcorn spot. There's a brand new ride at the park. That is where I found the first popcorn spot. Oh, where is it? Oh, I thought I had the map up here. I guess I didn't open it. Yeah, so there was that, like, all the way on the right side of the park. There was a random hidden in the dark popcorn location. Like, I walked up and I was standing 10 feet from it and didn't realize it was there because the lights were off. It was at a concession location, but all the lights were off. And I just kind of looked around because I saw a line start to form. I'm like, what's going on over here? They're like, popcorn. Apparently they had just gotten there because apparently the popcorn guys were moving around. Then there was a popcorn spot right at the front where, like, the store is and the lockers are at. There's a popcorn spot there, which migrated from the spot over here to over there. There was an ice cream spot hidden on one side of the wave pool, back in a, like, hidden behind a drink machine in a concession area. You just kind of had to walk behind a building, and people are like, yeah, the ice cream's back there. So you just kind of walked around where you didn't think you were supposed to go, and hey, there's lots of ice cream. Then you came back around, and the other ice cream spot was all the way on the other side of the park, hidden, and you just had to run into it, which I did eventually run into it. That I didn't really care for that. Nobody knew where they were. Like, I asked, like, managers, I was like, now, where are the treats at? Well, they're all around the park. They weren't. They were in two hidden spots. Well, where's the popcorn? The popcorn moves around. The drink machines, all you can drink, the fountain drinks, because at Typhoon Lagoon, they have the fountain drink machines all over the park. Like, you can literally jump out of the lazy river, fill up your drink it, hop back in the lazy river, and it's just on the back of a hill somewhere. The fountain drink machines did not work. And by they didn't work, what I mean is either the ice machines were out or the drinks were flat and warm. And if there's no ice in the machine, it makes it so that the drinks aren't cold. That was a huge problem. Everybody complained about it. I saw so many people walk up to the cast members that were, because usually they were right next to a food service location. They would walk up, and I did this a couple times, finally gave up, but I kept seeing people do it. Walking up to them saying, the drink machine is out of ice, the drink machine's warm, the drink machine's flat. Okay, we'll get right on that. Walk away, you come back a half hour later, same thing. Go to all the machines. They either had bees on them or they were just out of, get a load of this. Bees on the drink machine. So if you're allergic, don't go near the drink machines because they were on every single drink machine. That is not something that you need to have at a park where people are only wearing, nothing. Let's see. Then I got my fountain drink with no ice. Oh, got it. This is the one where right around the corner, the ice cream bars were kind of right around the corner. And obviously the Powerade didn't work. Diet Coke was flat and warm. So I don't know if you could actually see me pour it out, but yeah. So yeah, there were lots of issues with the drinks. So if you're going to be thirsty, either find some water or bring your own water, because that's really all there is. There was a fun little thing here. They had inner tubes. They would bring, whenever H2O Glow started, they started throwing these gold inner tubes in the water. So that was fun. It was just something else.
Did they light up or something?
No, they were just H2O Glow specific. There was like a ton of them in the river. It wasn't like the best thing, but they were there. Let me go back into my pros and cons. The DJ dance party lasts the entire night, which I've stated before. And it started a little bit before the party started at 8. But you didn't get to meet any of the characters. They were on stage and then they'd walk out. I think one time I saw Goofy actually go down into the sand, but then they went right back up on stage. You can ride everything multiple times. Like, I rode a couple of rides like 3 or 4 times. The ones where, you had to carry a tube up, I only rode those once. But a pro, you get into the park early, and you receive an H2O glow in the dark cup. That's over here. This is not a party exclusive thing, and that was my other thing, is that there was no party exclusive merchandise anywhere. And what kind of made it worse was that whenever you would go ask the cast members that were in the store, they were like, I don't know. I feel like the cast members know they're going to get this. Management needs to tell them, be ready to answer this question with, no, we do not have any. There wasn't any. I asked multiple people, and their answer was always, I don't know. I don't think so. We might. Maybe it's coming out later. I got all of those answers from multiple cast members. So there's no party exclusive merch. There's no pins. There's no shirts. There's no popcorn buckets. There's no sippers. There's no nothing. Basically, you get this. That's it. You get that when you walk in, they hand this to you and they give you a wristband. And the other con was that there's no real food included in this, but they don't really tell you that because when you first sign up, like on the website, it says free food or something like this, free food included with your thing. It doesn't tell you which food. It just says that there's food. Does it say on here? Delight and tasty snacks included in the cost of your event ticket. No,
that doesn't tell me.
That doesn't tell me anything what this is right here. So,
but I would expect ice cream and popcorn.
Yeah. And that's all it was. But everybody I asked, management, I didn't ask any regular cast members. I asked management, I was like, what is included? Well, there's snacks and there's treats. And I'm like, but which ones? Well, there's ice cream over there. Nobody said popcorn. And I was like, I thought there was like food that was also going to be available, like pretzels or something like that. They're like, well, we don't know. I kept getting, I don't know. And that really bugged the snot out of me.
Well, that's one thing I learned in my theme park days was I don't know is not an acceptable answer.
No. And usually Disney doesn't give you that answer. And I got that I really wish I would have started counting. I got that from everyone I asked. I don't know. And then they'd turn around and walk away.
Well, I can't believe you didn't list what I thought would have been one of your top pros.
What?
You went to a water park and did not have to use what?
A backpack? Oh, yeah. Sorry, that really should have been my pro list. I got to go at night. You can see how white I am. Okay, I burn like a match. I could compete with Nunley with how fast we burn. Like, if I go to the mailbox and I stay out there reading my mail too long, I will come back with a slight sunburn. So I keep the sunscreen industry in business. Thank you for calling that out. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. So big pro, major pro is you can ride all the rides. Don't worry about the sunscreen. You can go in with your Speedo on and you are safe the whole way down.
Did you go with your Speedo
I absolutely
on?
did not. My trunks went down past my knees. I don't have that much confidence. However, also on their website, it does state it needs to be family-friendly attire. However, I will go ahead and call out all of those little influencers that always complain about getting dress coded at the theme parks. They are full of absolute garbage. I always see people not wearing the right thing. Well, do you know how many thongs and string bikinis, and by this I mean if you looked at them from the back, you couldn't tell that they were wearing a swimsuit. I don't find those family appropriate. However, I saw so many of those at this party. I'm talking people standing next to management, not saying a word about it. I mean, I didn't really care. I'm just saying that's not family friendly. And if they're going to say that's what the rules are, they should follow them. But I saw so many people with those there. That and guys also wearing inappropriate outfits. So, not to mention shirts that said weird things that shouldn't be said in a Disney theme park. But I had a lot of fun. I'm going to be honest. This party, I always say the after hours parties are not long enough. 3 hours is not long enough to do anything. I did everything except for eat all the treats before the park even closed. By 8 o'clock, I had done everything multiple times. And after the park closed and the party started, I rode each ride like one more time. And then I just kind of walked around eating treats. You know, let's see. I think there's a picture of me eating something. Oh, yeah, look here. I'm eating ice cream with no shirt on.
Nice.
That was one of many.
So you did enjoy yourself.
I did enjoy myself. It was a good value for the money.
Would you do it again?
I'm sorry for coughing into the microphone. Would I do it again? I would, but not anytime soon. Like that's every couple of years I'd go back. Because I literally did everything, and for the last 2 hours of the party, I was sitting there just eating ice cream, just to make sure I got my money's worth. So we're assuming that each one of those ice cream bars was what, $5 or $6? I don't know how much they cost now. $5 or $6, $7 a piece.
Yeah.
Times, we'll say 12 or 14 total. I don't know. Plus the popcorn that I got. Like I ate one thing of popcorn, which is what? Buying a thing of popcorn, not with a popcorn bucket, is $7 or $8. Well, I got at least.
I don't know. I paid $2.25.
Yeah, I paid $2.25 for the refills. But let's say they were, the $7 a piece. No, let's go with $2.25 for the refills because that's what we would pay. So you get your first one for $7, and the rest of them are refills. I filled up a giant Ziploc bag to bring back to her so we could eat popcorn for the next, week. So I got at least 7 of those to fill up into that bag. Yes, I did do that. Don't judge me. It was free and it's included when we go to the after hours party, and soda pop is what they give you. You know what I do? I empty out my backpack and I fill it up with bottles of soda. And I walk around with 900 pounds on my back because it was included. It is what it is. You do it too. Anywho, will I go back? I won't necessarily go back, but it was a good value for the money. If you have children and you want to bring them, definitely a good value for the money, especially if you're an annual pass holder, because then it's only like $59. So let's see. Susie, that sucks. To something that I said most likely, and you are correct, it did suck. Let's see. Well, we very much enjoyed our beignets while you were at the water park. That's right.
We did.
They went to Port Orleans.
We did. We went to dinner at Coronado Springs, and then we hopped on over to Port Orleans Riverside, went to Scat Cats Club, got some beignets.
But you know what you still didn't try, and neither did we. We never went back.
We did not try the Haunted Mansion beignets.
I don't know how long those are going to last. Hopefully they'll be there when we go back, because we really need to try that.
We'll see.
So we'll see what happens there. But I guess that's everything.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the H2O Glow Party? I know there is one more, and I believe it is on September 1st. And have you ever been? Did you like it? Did you have a better experience than I did? Were there better treats? Were the soda pop machines actually working? Put it in the comments below. Put it in the chat if you want to. And I will take Nomi off of here. Do you collect Funkos, pins, Loungeflies, popcorn buckets, sippers? Also, put that down there and let us know what you think. I guess I'm done. Thank you for joining us on our weekly Sunday live stream at 5 o'clock, unless we have to change it for some reason, but typically at 5 o'clock. We will be back again next week at 5 o'clock on Sunday. But I guess
I won't be.
You won't be?
No.
Oh, I mean, we could, because your parents have internet now, like better internet than we have.
Gonna be at the race.
Oh, that's right. I would have to do it
myself. Which is on Sunday.
Oh, I would have to do it myself. She's going NASCAR race next week. Darlington.
Daddy-daughter day.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for what happens next week.
Yeah, we'll do something. Hey, your mom knows Disney. Maybe.
She does.
Maybe her mom will be on and we'll chat.
Oh, you want to see if you can convince my mom to be on?
Oh, I mean, she's not on today, but maybe she'll be on next Sunday on the live stream. We'll see what happens. Oh, all right. Well, I guess that's it. We did the mugs. Were you not on for the mugs, Susie?
What?
Mug. There you go. Mugs.
NASCAR.
All right. Well, we're going to close this out. And
but the week after we'll be at Disney. So live stream from Disney.
Oh yeah, live stream at the park,
Yeah.
and we can talk about stuff then. Hopefully you can
So
join
between
us.
now and then, let us know what you want to see, what you want to hear about.
Where do you want us to live stream at Disney World?
Yeah.
And also we may have a friend join us down there that person can let you know what they're doing. I'm not going to spill the beans on that one. Sports wheels.
What a doof.
Yeah, he is.
All right. Anyway, until next week, no capes.